Now I'm not. Forgot. Yeah. Well, you should be able to now. Right? Wait, have I completely and utterly muted myself? Oh, there we go. Right, fair enough. Oh. Right, we're not doing red mattresses. Why did I have a red mattress? Fucking red mattress. What the fuck? I know there was limitations back then with the bloody numbers of bloody colours you could have in an 8-bit fucking game, but come on, red? Oh, look, there is a red mattress. I ain't doing a red mattress. No way. No. I did. In case you want to see my crazy self looking at this stuff. Ah, the pain. I shouldn't be laughing. Oh dear, trust me to friggin' strain myself on a new friggin' bed base. There is some irony here that I'm working on a flaming double, you know, a friggin' bed here. It's like there's irony written on it somewhere. I'm sure I've got a mattress texture somewhere. Let's just do a new one. I'm not even going to bother. Give me a seamless one. I'll dump it on the bed and be happy with it. What can I use? Can I use that one? I don't see anything on it. Look at me just trying to decide on what sort of mattress you bloody use. Yes, but it's not that kind of knob. That was a knob of butter. And that was for Valentine's Day. Price, I posted that one quite a few years ago as well. Every time I see it on it's Valentine's Day, it has to go up. It's just the way I am. It is the norm. I'm going to use that one. I don't know why I clicked that. Why would I do that? Just bloody open the image. That'll do. That'll do for the purpose. Let me just put this in Photoshop and get it up and running. Which Photoshop did I click? Oh, thank God for that. It's the sides. Oh. Oh dear. You know, at least it isn't talking about what was last time, because my God, my brain still hasn't fully recovered from that. I don't think it ever will. What am I looking at? What rooms am I going into the guiding ones, aren't I? So I've got like multiple bloody things on here and I'm trying to remember what the hell I'm working with. Right. Mattress. Right. Oh no, no. The sanity that I have can only take so much. You know, that Willem Dafoe gif, that was me. I'm trying not to laugh. Oh, the pain. All I want to do is just bring a bit of crazy to the bloody thing, and every time it's like, oh well, knobs and melons, why not? Oh dear. This is what it's going to be like, isn't it? All created with pure knobs and bell ends, because that's the sort of thing we do in this project. Yeah, of course it is. It's what we do. Right, that can do for that. I know I need to do the bloody thing at the side, but fuck it for now. I've got no comment on all this. I am just here. I am honestly trying not to laugh. My sides hurt. They hurt. Fucking hell. No! This... If I end up modelling a freaking bell end and it's a gold one and I stick it in a room just as a joke, that'll be on you guys. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Jesus wept. All I do is have a bit of fun with this. That's all I ever ask for. And what I get is insanity. And other crazy things. And stuff that just makes me go, what? Oh, Jesus, right. It doesn't matter about the sides so much because you're not going to really be... Anybody who pays attention to that kind of detail when I'm doing this is just a bit obsessed. There's only one person who's obsessed, and that's me. Right, let's quickly do a retest on that. Just have a quick gander at it. I ain't putting spec mappings on it. Don't even... Excuse me. I need my sanity. It's what keeps me going in the morning. Right. So that's them done. I need to start doing some, like... We really do need corpses in these rooms, though. I just thought I'd bring that up. I know some of these have got, like, corpse sprites in the corners and stuff. We really do need to get some corpses built. That's just a suggestion. Because we really need them for these rooms. Because I can't really sign off on some of these until we got the corpses done. I am not. I would say years ago coffee's what kept me going, but I'm cutting back and I'm drinking tea. I'm more of a tea drinker as of now this year. I've just cut coffee out as much as I have. Because it's just making me so, you know, in the morning. Now I'm fine. Still have the occasional cup of coffee, but I don't do anything else. It's tea now. I've become a tea drinker, goddammit. Yeah, I wouldn't go saying that over here at the minute because I keep saying there's going to be an epidemic and there's not going to be any tea to go around, and you're just thinking, oh, well, it's going to be like the toilet roll again, isn't it? People be panic buying fucking tea next. I need me black tea, fuck off. It's only tea. Good gravy. Right. Anyway, I'm rambling as I do. Right. Okay, I'm going to just combine all of that. But definitely not the stuff behind it. Why is it not letting me do that? What's going on? What the hell? Oh no, don't start playing silly buggers with me again, FOV. Oh, you bastard. Oh no, what's it doing? Maya, stop being a dick. Ow. My stomach. Oh my god, what the seriously? You mean to tell me I've got to do this all like this? You're no fun, Maya. This is why I don't like using you anymore. This is why I want to go into Blender and just stick with that. You just make my life a living friggin' hell half the time. Right, I think I know I haven't. That's one more. Nope, missing these. The points have been missed. Get the mattress. Get that done. I've not missed these, have I? Oh, yes, I have. Right. Right. That is done. Right, I'm going to duplicate that in a minute. Wrong one. Done. I was just combining all of that bunk bed so I can just duplicate it because it's textured now. Yeah, it was Photoshop. Oh, bloody hell, I've missed them. Fucking my bloody Photoshop. I've got like a million different things in this bloody sources folder. I don't know what each one does in OBS, so you'll get stuff that's not even supposed to be there. So I got the set picture of the render up in that corner, but that has to keep getting removed every now and then. I never used to be a tea drinker. Never used to be a tea drinker. Well, that's a lie, but I mean, not like I used to. I guzzle it down like it's going out of bloody fashion now. And I do drink chamomile tea as well, every now and then. It's just to relax. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, we could put tea in the shop. There's another idea for putting stuff on the shelves. See, there is a meaning to everything in these conversations. It sparks something. Give a quick render of that. Let's have a look how that looks. You know, I don't think they look too bad. I need to do that table though. I need to put a chair in front of it. That's what I was trying to figure out last time, and I couldn't figure out why I didn't have any chairs when I know I do. And I need to finish off that panelling on the floor as well, because the room just looks basically boring as shit without panelling. I'm going to carry on that now, actually. Where are we at? Is that just one single? Oh, you take the piss. Fine. I shall... Oh, hang on a minute. Have I forgot the fucking... Oh, no! Oh, no! I forgot the... No! I forgot the door frames! Oh, what the fuck? It's... I wouldn't say it's a requirement. Sometimes I don't even drink tea or coffee in the morning, and I get so all bloody because of it, because I need caffeine at some point. My body's that bloody reliant on caffeine in the morning. If it don't get it, it get all grouchy and shit. I've just realised I don't need a door frame for those doors, so why am I mourning? Oh dear, what the fuck is up with me today? Right. I shall push these out. Why is it not? Oh, I'm rambling. Get this in here. I'll be glad when this is just the whole compiling phase and it's finished and I don't have to worry about it, and then I can scream a bit more. Oh, God, right. Oh, it goes off by one. I'll leave that. I'm not worrying too much about that. Right, I'm shutting Photoshop down. I won't need it for the foreseeable. Oh, no, don't you start. Oh, no. Not after last time. No. No. As I said, it's completely destroyed my brain. I can't look at the renders ever again the same way. You don't have to teach me room building. I know how to do that. I just don't want to. I don't want to do it. I hate doing it. It's the one thing I hate doing. It's why I refuse to on like the whole thing. Look at the data. I'm like, nope, not doing that. Not doing this. Nope, no, 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 no. Building takes a lot of work out of it for me. Just building and getting it done. That's the sanity level I have. Anything after that, it's like, yeah, I might do it, but I don't want to. I don't feel like it. One of the things that drove me insane all those years ago when we first started doing this was, oh, well, we can do custom rooms now, but do you remember all the work we got to do these custom rooms? Oh, yeah, of course, I know all the bloody shit we have to do. It's what we call insanity. Right, so we can get into the locker if we put anything in there. I still need to make some sort of like... I'm actually happy with how the typewriter turned out because I've actually put Maya materials on it for rendering and it looks a hell of a lot better than the textured version I did, but... It isn't different, it's exactly the same. And I will say one thing you will learn about that. That is just no, not even I would do that. And that's where me and you are different because you're a glutton for punishment and I'm not. I don't know. I stick with what I've got. This is what I mean. This is going to be the end of it now, isn't it? Today's stream has been talking about manky keyboards and why we don't use them. I haven't cleaned mine out. I have to clean mine out at some point. Masochist. Oh God almighty. Oh, right. Table needs texturing. What should I texture the table? Do you know what? I'm going to move it as well because I don't need that embedding in the bloody paneling, so I'm going to move you out a little bit. That shouldn't affect the character movement, I hope. Right. Let's texture the table. I'm just going to give it a nice, lovely wood texture. Because I'm boring like that. What's that one? Go on, give me an automatic mount. Let's have a look. Oh, no, not that one. What the fuck? That won't work. What about you? That'll do. Oh, hang on, wasn't that the one I used for them? Ah, that'll do. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I was waiting for the Monkey Primate joke. Say, I don't know. Oh, that's too shiny. That's way too shiny. I need to. I don't know what to do. Have I not got another bloody, like, what's that one? Oh yeah, let's have a metal one like that. That's totes what we want. No. Oh, well, I'm going to stick with that one. Let's have a look what this one looks like. Fucking hell. I don't want it too bloody shiny, but I need it. That'll do for what we need. Fucking hell. This is how like much of a perfectionist I am. Unless it's got some sort of texture on it, I'm not happy with it. Oh. Well, like I said, I've almost got all of this floor done. Almost being the operative word. I'm saying nothing about that. I am saying nothing about that. Besides, not technically Prometheus that's outputting the data, it's the plugins, it's the tools, it's the bloody thing in Maya. Blame Maya for it. Blame everything on Maya. I do it every frigging day. Oh god, what the oh, I know what's happened with this. Oh, right. I don't need use lot to cast shadows. Render stats. I don't need to cast them. This is why I get all this weird shit happening. We don't want that happening. I don't honestly know. I've never had issues with any of the data not working when I've imported it in and tested it. But then again, that was, Christ, when was the last time I actually built a custom room and did all the bloody data and everything? Years and years ago. To CE. See, collisions, there shouldn't really be that many issues with, but then again, it depends. I don't know. All I know is if it says in the exportation when I export it, is it all good and there isn't any kind of red error message that crops up, I know it's done what it's supposed to do. But then again, I've never tried doing it with other things. See, I don't know. I don't see a difference when I do stuff. My brain's just... it works. I say it's a Maya thing. And I know a lot of people would agree with it being a Maya thing, and I know that for a fact. But again, I wouldn't know. I don't do the tech shit. I don't do that anymore. I don't do it as much as I used to. I stopped doing it. Because I've decided I'd just rather stick to doing the one thing I can do, which happens to be something I enjoy doing, without going insane at the end of it. Which is why I didn't really delve too much into the scripting of stuff, because I would have gone a bit more crazy than I already am. Oh, I knew about that. Yeah, I don't know shit about the IDs. I don't know. What I've noticed, and this is what I learned years ago when I was doing it, I could give one set of, like, one collision block the same ID on that side and it wouldn't ever fucking work. And I'd have to piss around manually trying to figure out why it wouldn't work. So it's... I don't know how the engine does it. You'd think if you give it the same ID and you put it in one area and then just transfer it over to another one in another area, it'd work. But it never did with me. It would just make it so I could walk through it, and I'm like, well, why the fuck am I walking through it when I should be able to not walk through it? So that's just something I've had to put up with for years, because I could just never figure out why the hell does it not work? Yeah, it did it with me. But I could never figure it out. If I could do it years ago, it's because I had to sit there and manually type and adjust the IDs so somehow it works. Because for some reason, like I said... Yeah, why the fuck would they bloody program it that way? Why not just make it simple? You just make it have one flag, so it's solid for the entire 4 parts of the quadrant, or whatever it is, so I'm not having to fuck around later on with IDs, so I'm not like, oh, why is it not working? Why is it only working on one side? Why is it not working on this one? Because they are Capcoms, and this is their primitivity, and this is when I'm like, why the hell is nothing working? This is what I mean by they keep saying they were all on a bloody tight budget when they had to rebuild the game again. Just stick with what you know. Stop trying to make it look better than what it was. We're not going to be able to see it at that level anyway. And this is where I went along with it all. This is when I was like, why isn't this working? Why isn't that working? This should work. It never does. And then this is when you start tearing your hair out over things. Not that I've done that. Which is true, I've not actually torn my hair out this. I just kind of disappear for a few days and let it stew. So I never used it. Never will. Stick to what I know. I'm just waiting for it. And it's always because it's when you send me stuff. Me ribs. Me ribs. Oh, right. I think I'm going to start doing blankets now. I swear to God, there is some really obscure shit going on with these maps. It's like every room seems to look bigger than what it is, but when I replicate in here, it just looks so much smaller than what it should be. Nah, definitely not a Taurus. I'm a Pisces. I use the two fish for me and me teeth. Oh, Jesus wept. What a day. Right. Blankets. Duvets. Oh, God, it's all gone to shit. Right, what am I doing? What am I calling this? 25. Let's give it a decent thing. Right. Excuse me. I wonder. Right, anyway, let me do the... Alright, give me an enclave. Oh, but it's going to collide with the bed. But then... fuck it. Right, create a passive collider. So even that's fine. I'm going to use that one, actually. Put that one in there. It's there, isn't it? See, we're all technically wanting to use it, so each one gets like a different duvet on it. You know what is disappointingly lacking in this? It's the lack of hammers. We really need to start putting them in bloody rooms, to be honest with you. I'm not, you know, pointing out a certain issue with things, but hammer time. Peoples. Right. Right, so that's one blanket done. Wonder if I can keep making different ones. Well, no, I can keep making different ones. Let me set this to... say 150. Let's see what happens when I do that. Oh, hang on, that's a good one. Oh, duplicate that one. Drag it over to this one, I suppose. There's a different one there. Oh, different every room. Oh, don't give me ideas, because you know I'll do it. There'll be all different ones. There'll be like a bloody gold-plated one. I'll make one a puzzle piece. No one will reverse engineer this in 20 years. Come on. It'll take them at least 100 to reverse engineer it when we're done. Can't give them it that easily. It's always the best thing to do, just shove a few Easter eggs in. I've got a few more ideas I need to put on paintings on walls I've been grabbing and putting on places. I still need to do a few more. Oh. Always hide stuff, it's what makes them interesting. Then people can be like, oh, what the hell's that doing here? They'll be like, oh, well, there you go. There's a reason for it. Oh, God, that was bad. Right. See, that one ain't gonna bloody work. Oh, let's see. If I put it in there, is it gonna clash? Is it gonna like go bleh? Well, that's just fucking weird, isn't it? Right, let's see what happens when I kind of just... Oh, well, that's just bloody weird, isn't it? Right, let me do that. Alright, let me scale you in. Just so you're not hitting those parts of the bunk bed, I apologise. I really don't. Oh, now you're just taking the piss, Maya, aren't you? Just taking the piss there. There's no way. How is that even hitting there? Don't even go there. Seems to be bloody hitting it. How? How? It can't even be on the side of the metal. Go. Well, that's just disappointing because that's on the wrong side of the bloody thing. But that could come in handy. I'm going to duplicate it for this bit over here. I'll put it there. Have it dangling off a bit. Oh, but it's going through the metal. Arrgh. I was just trying to make all these bloody duvets different. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not Havoc, it's its own dynamic system. And I'm pretty sure they had it in 2008 as well. So it's just their own physics system. It's how they animate like bloody flags moving and what have you when you do animated movies, but you can do it for development games and stuff, so... Bloody Havoc. Bloody Havoc, that takes me back. Bloody Source Engine and stuff like that. Physics! Right, okay, so I've got that one. What if I can, like... Right, let's do this one. No, that one's too perpendicular. Hang on, let me do that one. Oh! Oh, keep going, keep going. Oh, no, go back. That one was alright. Oh. Yeah, that one will do for over here. So I'm going to flip that 180. I'm literally just trying to make all these different. And then, like I say, if we need to go over stuff later on, we can do. I just want to try and give them all different bloody freaking... And that in itself will be the most interesting discovery. Maybe there is indeed a cat living in the keyboard. Maybe when you're asleep, the cat is actually using the keyboard to plan the entire downfall of mankind. I still need to get some of the assets done for that. I've still got to get the shop finished. And yet not one of you people decides to call your cat Albert Whiskers. I'm so disappointed in people. No, that's what you think she does. You just want me to model a sledgehammer on one shelf and it's got like a million lights pointing at it. See, I'm down for doing that. That's just me doing me shits and gigglies though. Oh, now there's an idea. Yes, yes, I think I'll do it. I think I shall do it. Don't mind me, I've gone mad. Nope, other way, stop it. Because I need some dark shit in this bloody room at the moment. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do this snizzle for snizzle. I mean, what? I haven't gone mad. People think I've gone mad. I haven't. Right. Oh, that'll do. I'll just kind of like plunk it in the corner like that. There we go. Alright, Fake Barry, you can kind of get deleted now. I think it should be alright. Oh! Well, you won't see that bit, but there we go. Crazy ideas I can come up with for this. Yeah, it's just a corpse, but it's not Barry. But if we ever needed to do a bit of fun trivia, we use Barry as a base. He isn't really under there. In fact, isn't there a body there? Oh, it's just literally down right near there. Ooh, wonder if I should... no, maybe not. Oh, that'd be an idea. Wonder if we should make some zombies crawl from under the bed. I'm in a dead state, and then obviously as you walk past, they crawl under. Just like, ah. That's just an idea that comes into my head. Right, so I need to put stuff on this table now. You know, there's no table in this room. Maybe I should put a Leon model in there. Have him in some obscure pose. Don't give me ideas. I do need to fill that table up though. It is a bit boring with only a typewriter on it. What can I put on there? Apart from a hammer. Did I have that model actually? Do I have the model? Let's have a look. No, I don't want to optimise this scene. Oh my god, I can do that on my own. Let's see, have I got a hammer mesh? Did I... I did! Oh, it is the R. I think this is the RE3 one, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. I'll put that on the table and I will give it a nice... Do you know what? Let's have a look. Where is it? Where's my materials? Come on, material. There we go, that'll do. And I'll just put that on this table. Put it there, not like that. What the hell? Other way. That'll do. Just put it there. Rotate it ever so slightly. Yeah, that'll do nicely on that tabletop. You really want me to put a little Leon in there that's doing the Saturday Night Fever pose? And then what should we do? When you click on it, it just moves that camera angle and it's like, who would do such a thing? I would love to do a 135 Soldier, but I can't get the mesh for it. In fact, is there even a mesh for it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What does that even look like anyway? I thought it was just a generic looking model. Oh, no. Hang on. Oh, stop. There. Images. What is the... Does it even have a modelling game? The little red guy, what you mean that... I don't... Oh, the... Isn't that just like one of the generic Shinra troopers, though? Am I remembering it right? I haven't played the original in years. Where can I find them? Oh, hang on. It's even got its own Wikipedia history. What? What? That's not what it looks like in 7. That's not what they look like in 7. Oh, where'd they get this bullshit statement from? Unless that's the remake, but even then that's too... I am just going to leave the link in here and you'll see what I mean. That can't be the right one. That's... I always remember it being the little red soldier dude. And even way, I don't even have the bloody... I'll add that in, but I'm going to have to extract it because I don't have the... Oh! Gonna be like, I've got the model, it's the... Yeah, that's the little red dude. It is the little Shimra dude, but... hang on. I wonder if they've got it on the model resource. Usually they're good with that, aren't they? So, PlayStation F. No, they got Final Fantasy fucking 8. Oh, well, but that's great. Oh, that's not what I want, though. I don't think I've got it installed on my computer, Final Fantasy 7. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, hang on. Nope, they've got every bloody character but what I need. I could put Cloud on the table. I know, but there's no... I'd have to go in the thing and find it. They don't... I don't believe it. They give you all the main characters, but never the sub ones. Why do they call it the model resource then? Because it's not the model resource. This is an insult. Oh, what's that? They've got a whole model of Gaia there. That's not Gaia. That's not Gaia, is it? What? Sorry, I'm just a bit confused with this. Oh, I didn't want it. Oh no, I don't want it. Oh. Yeah, but they just have sprites, don't they? Let me have a look. Christ, I've got more shit than they have there. Sprites resource, let's have a look. Alright, so... Even though it should really be PlayStation. Oh, well, we got Fallout stuff. We got Fallout stuff in the kazoo. Good God. 7. What have we got? Backgrounds. Portraits. That doesn't help. That's all they got though. They've only got like the sprites for the character portraits and that's it. And somebody's ripped all of the Ancient Forest pre-renders, but that's not what I need. What is this? Right, what have I downloaded? I need to look at this. I need to know what the hell I'm looking at. Come on. Oh, bugger off, Rinra. I know, stop it. Oh, no, it's shut the one up. No, it hasn't. It's there. Ah, no, everything's got a shit right. Born. Texture. Right, where does textures? Where's the model file? Oh, it's there. That can't be the whole of the world map. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's just... I'm starting to think maybe I could put that on the table, but then that would just be a bit too in cheat. But then again, I do like to be in cheat with my stuff. Right, I'm going to do what I think I can do. Right, I'm going to... Oh, but then there's so many textures. Oh. Well, at least we got a golden hammer on there. Right, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Right, I'm gonna have to do this in a new scene. And I'm gonna have to get this all put in an archive so I can actually get it. So, blurg. Oh, my chest. Blag. Control it all, drag it in. I want to see this. I want to see if this is actually the entirety of the world map, because that would blow my colossal brain. Desktop. Blag. Oh no, I've got to find it. Oh, wait, it's thinking about it. This is just taking a turn down the Final Fantasy path. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm thinking about it. Oh my god. Oh my god, it is. How the fuck? Ah! Ah! Oh! It is the whole of the world map. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's pretty damn cool. People will be like, wait a minute, this isn't supposed to be a Final Fantasy stream, what's going on here? I didn't know that somebody had put it all in one map. 157,000 polygons the entire map is. That's just blowing my colossal brain. It's so laggy though. Why is it so laggy? 157,000 should be lagging this. Oh my god, it's everything. Oh my god. Oh. Is it wrong that I know what half of these locations are and where they lead to? Oh god, it's like looking at it in Google Maps. That is cool. I know it's nothing to do with Resident Evil, but you know, hey, maybe we should put this in the room somewhere. But oh my god, it's so high poly, but it shouldn't be lagging this bad. So why are we lagging? What's making it lag so much? Like, wireframing it's fine. I wonder if it's the texture count. I think it might be, actually. Oh. Well, I could put it in the room, but then it's so laggy. Oh. I shouldn't know all of them, but I do. Oh, God. Just think the remake's coming out soon, innit? The Rebirth chapter. Oh, there's Junon without its cannon. It's not Junon. It really isn't optimised. Oh dear. Junon without its cannon is not Junon. That's not Junon. That's the low poly version. Ah! I don't know how the hell he managed to do this. Because I don't think it loads the whole thing in one go, does it? Or does it? Just making me want to go and install the original bloody game and play that again now. Oh, don't even go there. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Me and that bloody thing have got more history than I like to bloody tend to do. Oh. That would be cool to see if we could do that. Just have it as, oh no, the Starlight is starting to sink and an explosion happens. What could have happened? Emerald fucking weapon comes out of the water. It's like, ah, you bastards. Oh, no, if we did that, old Square Enix are coming down and C&D us. Oh no. 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 But I'm going to go back into there now. I was kind of wanting to put that in, but I just thought, no, I better not now. That was cool though. But that's just so much data for it to do. Can't do triple triad in Gaiden. Are you trying to just make it so that we make a trading card game and I want all the bloody cards? Because I would do it. Have like Barry with all these little stats on and have like a Leon card. Just have him playing cards instead. You're just coming up with ideas we should do just to make the game more interesting. I'd play a triple triad if it was in there. But how the hell you'd do that in the engine that's for Resident Evil 2, I don't know. But yeah, we'd have to print cards off then. Oh no, that's it. He said it's doable. No, that's it. We're all doomed. Oh. Oh. Doesn't hit the bot. Oh, just slap the bot. The bot's evil. Don't know why it keeps coming after me. Oh, but then, I don't want to imagine that. I wouldn't know where to start with any of that, apart from the mass stuff. That's all I could do. That's all I would know what to do with it. Right. Hang on a minute. I did, didn't I? But then why would I have that kind of a light? Stick with that. Right. Got body there. If you needed more bodies, we can do it. Pillows. That's what's missing. Right. Let's make one. This shouldn't take me long. In fact, I could probably just do that and just bevel that. Ah, it's a bit of a fat pillow. No. There we go. Pillow. They're only supposed to be like basic functions for pillows and stuff. I think that's a bit too... Oh, it'll do for a pillow. At the end of the day, a pillow's a bloody pillow, isn't it? In fact, you're not even going to see that one up there, so I don't even know why I've put that there. Oh, I'll put it there. To just make me want to go to bed. In fact, you don't even see that one there, but then again, do you see it from that angle? The puzzles! Yes, you're not going to do Professor Layton and go a bit mad in the end. Puzzles! What's up with that render? Oh, I know what's happened. Oh, I forgot to stop this casting shadows. Oh my god. I was wondering what the freak was going on there. There we go. That's what you want. None of that crazy ass shit that was just happening there. Good gravy. I'll put that one there. All I'm doing now is just trying to make this look a bit more interesting. It's almost finished, this room anyway. I'm going to put a little bit of a step in here though. I'm definitely putting like steps out. Even though it's not going to affect it, it's just my own crazy brain because... Well, at least for that one. Because what the hell are they stepping onto if they got nothing to step on? So this little step's not going to affect the boundary or anything because you're not going to be able to walk up it. It's just there. Just to indicate there's a freaking step there because oh my god. Right, that'll do nicely. I will come back to putting stuff on that table though. Oh, I've got to move the locker up a little bit. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. So at least you can get stuff from the locker. Save at the typewriter. I admire the big golden hammer that's just on the desk. Oh dear, right. So that's... I'm happy with that. Let's go start getting the data done. Oh, but that's what I wanted you to do. Joking. Oh, it was bad enough when you had to try and figure out that slut for the main bloody hole. Oh, that was a pain in the ass, because the way the bloody cameras and that were all offsetted. What a pain. What a pain. What else have they got in here? What am I doing? What was I doing? Oh no. Oh no. They've got the bottom of the sea map as well. Oh, I'm not doing that. Nope, there's too much shit there. Oh, right. Okay, I'm going to start the collision data off now then. So, let's import some SCAs. I don't know which one to import. I'll just use the same ones. I'll use the starting areas ones. Right, time to get me. That's that done. Set that to transparent. Okay, let's have a look. Collisions time. Excuse me. Alright. The depth just needs to be downscaled. Adjust the width ever so slightly. Ugh. So, that's one of the walls done. So you notice how I'm just not doing anything? I'm just adjusting the width and stuff. So I don't think we're going to need any of the cylindrical ones anyway. They just don't work right. Stop doing it! I don't think we need any curved ones for this anyway. Let me just double check that though. No, we don't even need any curved ones. I can just use all of them as squares. So it's all good. None of the cube, there's no cylindrical stuff in there that's needed, so yeah, I'll stick to the blocks for this. Don't worry about it. Heels. What? How? Well, that's something that I had no idea about. Oh, I had no idea that it didn't do that. Oh no, I've done it with other rooms as well. Oh, prepare to be even more confused then when you look at the stage one. Just imagine it now. He'll open it up. You'll open it up and you'll just be like, oh, for fuck's sake, not again. Oh, I don't know. I don't understand why it's done that then. Oh, I really don't understand why it would do that. It should work, because I don't like change anything. I just like add more in and it should just work. But then again, how many times have I said that? That one just needs to be a bit. Yeah, just take the whip a bit. Drag as a scene. Oh, hang on, I can do that one as a full length for there though, can't I? So, depth, decrease. And I think it's the width. Just bring that out. There it is. Perfect. Do a quick save. What the What is going on? What is it with this streambot? Shoot it! One horizontal, one vertical. Oh well, they all what for him. You know what? I'm confused as well. Oh god. An extra hallway. Oh, okay. And I'm just here on both. Oh god, right. Let me just put these collisions together, and then we've got them done, and I can kind of go, right, well, this room's finished now, and then we've got to carry on with the next ones. The next ones! I'll just do that today. I know I'm being lazy here, but... Look, I haven't had that bloody chair in then, isn't it? Oh, the cylinder ones don't work. They just go, oh! They don't like it. The tools don't like me, that's the truth. They never have liked me. Maya's just a pain in the ass with this data. Even Mortician said the same thing years ago when he was developing the tool set for me. He was like, I hate Maya. And now I understand his plight so much. Right, so tablars, not tablars, bunk beds. Ah! Don't break the engine. Don't break the bloody data. That's all I fucking need to do, innit? Right, let's get this done. So, width. Need to adjust the depth a little bit. That's fine. Oh, that's not though. Oh my god. Decrement the width a bit. That's fine. So I've been told. It makes things a lot easier though when you're prototyping it out or when you're building it, so you can just kind of like go, right, put collisions here, do this, do that, export it out, test it in engine. Right, that needs to be done. But then again, we're working with primitive freaking data, aren't we? We're talking, what, 1996 to 8 data? Because a lot of it was obviously just reutilised from 1.5, and it was just all bloody fixed and adjusted to work with the engine updates it did, and that's it. But, oh, that's not going to work. This is why I stay away from all the coding stuff. I had enough of it when I was looking at it years ago. I was like, oh, so that's how that's working. No, it's not how it's working. What do you mean it's not how it's working? What the fuck? That one there. So I've only got that bunk bed to do. The locker, that. The corpse we can probably do as a square, because it's not like it. Yeah, I don't do anything with these stuff. I still think the engine is just too primitive. Quadrants and stuff, you don't do that in modern engines. You just define what the collision's going to be and it does it. We've come a long way. We can do there. Everything's a placeholder in this. Well... Trust me, the amount of stuff you showed me when it came to the scripting of half of it, my brain is still trying to comprehend how the fuck any of it works. And that's coming from me. Yeah, but then that just makes you think, oh well, Elric is secretly a Windows 98 computer, isn't he? He's running on all the latest tech from 98. God. Well, I'm going that way. I'm pushing 36 in the next couple of bloody weeks. So I'm bloody old. I'm bloody... not dinosaur age, but I'm getting there. Not as young as I used to be. My body keeps showing me that every single day. Ah, to be in my 20s again. To be in my 20s again. That's all I'm going to say on the subject. Oh, hang on, why is it just... Alright, just have it clash with that. Because it's fine, collisions can do that. That's fine there. It's fine with the locker because I'm just going to do a different one for that one. Yeah. Because I was born in 88. So yeah. Not as young as you used to be, are you? Oh dear God. I bloody moan and I'm hitting 36 and then there's you, it's like 2 years older than me. It's like, oh, I don't know how we should say that. Oh dear. Oh, let's just keep proving that age is irrelevant. Oh, good God. Oh dear. Because we'll be modding this stuff into our bloody 80s, and that's not going to be fun. Right, so that's done. Now I gotta get that table done. Table. Let's do that. Right. Okay. Yeah, a little bit fatter. Not too much. I know I keep doing this, but so that's that. So it's just a little bit there, isn't it? I keep moaning as if I've got not enough cubes for this bloody room. I got plenty. Right, so the only thing I got to do now is that corpse, which I'll do as a cube because it just makes things easy. '28 is a good year. Make it last, because as soon as you hit your 30s it all goes down bloody hill very fast. The moddings. Like I say, if you love what you do, do it. Me, like I said, I'm kind of in that whole area of totally semi-retired. Can't motivate myself to mod, so I don't do it as much. Because my brain just can't function like it used to. That's the truth, it really can't. But we try. Right, as far as I'm concerned, that's all collisions done. Oh, hang on, did I do that back there yet? Yeah. And that one's got one. They've all got one. Table's got one. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I will finish that one off at a later point. Oh god, what the hell does that make me then? And then you realise you've got like a million images pointing at said folder, and you're just like, oh, there it is, there it is. Oh. 28th on the 28th. I'd be a bit disturbed if it was like that. Oh god, but then when I was 26, it was the 26th on the 26th. Ooh. Ooh, that's probably why that was a shitty day. It can happen to me. Do you know, I keep looking in folders of folders and I'll find stuff from months ago. I'm like, why the hell did I not know where that folder was? Why would I have it there? It's happened to me so many times. Right, well, good news is all that collision data is done for that room. It needs a few more assets on top of the table, definitely though, and it needs a chair, and I can't be bothered trying to find a chair for it. But again, I think we can put it down as we're just in a building stage at the minute, so we can just tweak stuff as it is at the end. And now you wish you were a leap year. No, you don't want to be a leap year, baby. You don't want to be one of those. You only celebrate your birthday every 4 bloody years. What kind of insanity would that be? My brain's just breaking trying to read all that. No, I can understand that actually. '96 when the first Resident Evil was released. Christ, what the hell was I doing in 1996? Was I even playing that? No, I think I was too busy with bloody Tekken then. Oh. I rarely drink. That's the truth, I rarely drink. But there we go. That's just... Oh, my shoulders. Everything's aching still. Everything! I'm pretty sure I was playing Tekken back in 96. I was only a bloody kid when I... How old was I in 96? Fucking hell, let me check. I know, 19... Was I only 8? Was I only bloody 8? Jesus Christ, I was playing Tekken then. Well, I couldn't play it when I was 8. Kind of redundant at that point. Oh yeah, we could let him play the zombie game at 8 years old, because that wouldn't scare the shit out of me. And that obsession led you to modding all of this stuff. And it put about 10 years on your life. I think what the hell was the first ever game I fucking played on the PlayStation when I got it? Oh god, I don't remember. I don't remember. No, I played Tomb Raider at one point. I'm not just bringing that up because the remastered collection only came out yesterday. And it's good. Oh my god. Oh dear. I was definitely playing Tekken back then. But I can't bloody remember what else. Good gravy. No, there was Demo 1. Worms, I remember having that. The original Worms on PlayStation. When Team 17 knew how to make a Worms game. And it's funny because I never actually played the first game, like, proper. It was the second game that I played proper that got me into the series. And that wasn't until I was in my teens, because I absolutely hated it at that point, until I actually sat down, watched the original Dawn of the Dead, and then I just kind of adapted to it. And then I kind of fell in love with it after that. But that's just my crazy story about it. That was the tech at the time. That is what was done. Which is ironic, because if you look at Jill back then, it's like, what the hell was going on with you guys in car? You could have easily smoothed him a bit. Or as the expression goes, they just put people's eyes out because of the way they look. That was some sharp polygons back then. God, just think about it. Oh God, are we going to start this now? Am I going to be opening up the model and going, look at this. This is how they should have been modelled back then, not like this. Oh God almighty. It's like that, like what was going on in the Discord, and it was, it's Cyborg Ninja. And going on about, oh, do you want him to do all these breast physics and that with fucking DOA stuff in RE2? And I'm thinking, no, how's that even going to work in an engine where I'm having to rebuild the model because it's too high poly? It doesn't work. Stop making me go and look back at the old model, I'm telling you. It looked better than Jill's. Yes, it does. If you go on the forum, you'll see that he's got Ninja from Metal Gear Solid, his avatar. That's what it stands for. Because I'm thinking, what? Yeah, that's totally the canons for the original Tomb Raider. Oh dear God, I don't believe we're discussing this now. I can't believe we've gone from that to this. Yeah, but were they really triangle for Metal Gear? You know, if this is coming from the bloke who bloody played the Master Collection, just can't think about it, can't recollect it. Oh, but then you put off the whole male generation, they wouldn't touch it. They'd be like, oh, that's too realistic, I don't like those kind of graphics, and you're just like, fuck off. You would not believe how many fan bases with this Tomb Raider franchise I've gone through, and they're like, oh, well, the reboot isn't Lara, that isn't the Lara that we grew up with, so it's not Lara Croft. It's like, but it's still the same fucking character, isn't it? That's too realistic. Oh. What? You mean like it's just a tomb that keeps getting raided? Like a fridge? Like that AI art of Fridge Raider? Do you know that there is now a nude mod up for that remastered collection? It only came out yesterday. There is a nude mod for it, and I started laughing and thinking, oh, Nude Maider's back. I can remember when they put it up, and it was all a bloody hoax. I can remember every bloody thing for that, and they outcry that it did. And it's like, why would you want to make a nude skin? People were very weird back then. Very weird back then in the 90s. Get the first chance to touch 3D stuff, and what do you go and do? Make a nude rod. Oh, God then. It's a good game. How could she afford laser hair surgery? Why are we talking about these things? What are we doing? Oh, good God. Yeah, but then you got to think, which one? Oh, don't even get me started on how weird they are. Fucking hell. Jesus wept. The amount of stuff you've seen Resident Evil mods now for the remakes, and you're just thinking, what the fuck? That's not even a mod. Oh, well, unless you've got VR headsets and you know how to do certain things, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, but which version of Lara would it be? Because I don't know, it's just very weird. The reboot one doesn't strike me as doing that, but then again, Shadow of the Tomb Raider turned her into a complete bitch, and I was like, what the fuck have they done with her character? That's not Lara Croft. We both have VR. It is crazy. No, we're definitely not there yet. We're getting to that point, though. And then people will not leave. Oh, gold. What, Angel of Darkness? Yes. The last one Core worked on, and they completely butchered it. But then when you realise why it was completely butchered and why they had no time to actually work on it. Yes, you're on the streets of France instead. Where's the Tomb Raidering? And the one where she'll kick a door and she'll say, I feel stronger now, and you're just like, what? What? That isn't Tomb Raider. I need me backpack, I need me pistols, I need to be bloody Tomb Raidering, not bloody feeling stronger for kicking a bloody door in. Yeah. Poor Core. They deserved a hell of a lot better. That's just me saying that, though. Yeah. Everything was cut. And I'll blame Crystal Dynamics for that. I'll blame Eidos for that. Blame all them, because they're the ones that screwed it all up in the end. And then Core obviously went fucking under. It should never have done. There isn't actually a British games company that I have any faith in this day and age. I know. Shit, though. There isn't a single British games company now that does anything with any kind of humour or anything Britishness. It's just not there anymore. Now, which Tomb Raider are we talking? Are we talking core design here, or are we talking this newer age stuff? Because if it's old Tomb Raider... Yeah, there isn't a single British company I got no faith in now. Seriously. You look up any British games company, we don't have half of what we had years and years ago. And there's no humour. There's no humour in games anymore. The whole humorous angle's gone. It's just all about how much a product can make, and if we can make it a live service game, and how much money we can get from that. That's not video games, that's just people in bloody suits making decisions. bullshit. That's what I think, anyway. Oh, that's comforting, isn't it? Oh. Sounds a bit morbid now saying that. Oh. I'm going to have to get a new chair at some point as well. Not that that's got anything to do with this. I want to get into it. I've been wanting to get into it for 12 years, and every time I'm told I'm not qualified enough, and it's like, I'm sorry, not qualified enough. How many companies nowadays are like, oh, well, unless you've got your degree, we're not going to give you a chance. Ooh, look, I've got my degree. Well, not qualified enough. Fuck off then. I know. I think it was bad enough because when I graduated, it was straight into the recession back in 2010, so I had no fucking chance. Absolutely hated it. All these companies saying I wasn't good enough, or it wasn't there up to my portfolio wasn't up to the scratch of their company, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't want to model women with the tits hanging out because apparently that's art. I'm sorry that I have like a different fundamental to what I think art is, and it's not the shit that you seem to think it is in this industry. And then people wonder why AI is kind of like freaking people out because it's like it's going to take your job in the end. Well, I think well, it ain't going to if you're a creative. But yeah. That's why I did that course last year in a company, and then their artists actually signed off and said, you know, you're ready for the industry. And I've been like this for 12 years. I know I'm ready for it. But no company will bite. But that hasn't stopped my ability for doing what I do. So, but where it's going at the minute, it's kind of like, well, on the other hand, I'm actually glad I'm not in a company because I'd just rather do my own stuff independently and do it that way. So I'll stick to doing it that way. Because at least then I don't have a time scale to have it done by, or somebody breathing down my neck saying you need to get to this milestone within a month. Like, fuck off. It's not the same industry. I always keep saying I was born a generation gap too fucking late. Because obviously, if I'd graduated before that, yeah, this is what I keep getting told. Just do your own bloody thing. Just have a steady job and then do everything independently. And I have a steady job, which I'll be going back into next month. So then there's another reason why. This is the horror stories I keep getting told. The industry needs to unionise, and they keep saying they're going to do it, and it's like, even if you did, I'm still not interested anymore. It's like, you had all your chances. Mods for life or nothing. It's like, I don't even think I'd even do modding much. We call this modding, but I don't do much modding now. I haven't done in years. Keep saying I'm going to, and it's like, nah, I don't think I will. I think I'll just take a break and do something else entirely. And that's when the VR headset comes on. I start doing VR development, and then it's like, well, I'll leave this for a couple of months, and then come back to it and think, what the fuck was I thinking doing this? I don't know. Yeah, I gave up on modding quite a long time ago. It's why I just haven't had the time to do it, because I just cannot mentally comprehend it half the time. It's the way the industry is, though, isn't it? It's all about how much money the company makes. It's not about the creativity or the uniqueness, and this is why games are shit when they were launched. It's everything. You're a modder. Stop thinking you're not. End of discussion. No. I'm a modeler too. Oh, good God. Oh. Yeah, I mean, technically it is modding. Because all the data is going to go into the game anyway, isn't it? So there's that. But I mean, if we're doing like car modding like I used to back in the day, just don't have the motivation anymore like I used to. And that's the reason why the industry is the way it is and why people always lose the jobs. But yet people at the top always keep the job and get more money. Bad, isn't it? This is why we have such piss poor management. It's why everything nowadays, it's not even worth playing video games. I mean, I've gone from like playing AAA stuff and I just stick to doing indie stuff, playing a lot of indie games most of the time because they've got all the ideas, they're unique. AAA just doesn't do it anymore. It's like the Resident Evil 4 remake, I'll keep bringing that one up to my grave, won't I? Hey, let's remake it. Let's remake that whole castle section and make it 10 times longer. In the part you hated in the original. Fucking hell, Capcom, what are you thinking? Or, you know, separate ways. We'll just release that as a separate DLC, but the DLC's better than the main game. That's just my theory. That's just my opinion on it, though. This has got nothing to do with the fact that they should have just remade Code Veronica before they did RE freaking 4. But you know, what would I know? And Capcom can't say anything. They've gone down the shitter as well with that Enigma shit that they've been putting into games. Because why would you need to put it in a 10-year-old plus game? And we have to watch out with everything else. I don't even know what the last AAA game was I played. What was the last AAA game I played? Am I going to start looking for all my collection now? I'll be like, oh yeah, it was that one, wasn't it? I know it wasn't The Last of Us. It's got to be Resident Evil 4 then, wasn't it? That's technically a AAA. Well, it is, isn't it? Nah. Capcom's best remake was the remake of 1. There's never been a remake to top that one. That's just my opinion, though. And then they keep saying we should remake the remake, and it's like, it doesn't need to be remade. It's perfect the way it is, and people mourn, oh, but it doesn't have behind the shoulder. It doesn't have like this, that, and the other. It's like, yeah, because you're really going to be able to do that in the tight corridors of a mansion, aren't you? You're going to have the whole behind the shoulder shit without having to rebuild it wider. That's why I'm like, don't remake the fucking remake, Capcom. The remake is perfect the way it is. Oh, right, that's what you meant. Context! It's too narrow. There isn't enough. There's no way you can remake it. Not in that style. The remakes are 2 and 3. I won't even talk about the remake. Everybody knows how I feel about that. 2 make was alright, but they cut so much shit out that they should have kept in, but then they never did. But if they'd actually done a remake in the style of the original remake, but then again, that wouldn't have made money, would it? Apparently. We don't want behind the shoulder. We don't want any of that static angle shit. We don't want that. We want behind the shoulder. Like, what? No? I'm just waiting for some stupid bloody company to come up with another angle where it's behind the shoulder. They would completely butcher it, though. This is the thing. If they remade it again, they would butcher everything that made that remake perfect. I missed proper B scenarios. I missed the whole bloody actual zapping system. Because that isn't in there, is it? Am I thinking about it? There was... There was no zapping system, was there, in the remake? What am I thinking of then? I'm pretty sure there was some stuff in the remake that you left it'd be there, but no, there isn't, is there? Zapping system should never have been taken out of it. Yeah, just... But then again, they butchered the fucking remake. I'm not even going to forgive... Well, and technically Capcom didn't butcher it because they outsourced it, but that's still not the point. They should never have ever accepted it as a remake. So much potential they had in it, and they pissed it all away. But anyway, you could say that about the 2 make as well. But that's people's opinions, isn't it? Don't even mention the 3rd remake. I've said everyone knows how much I hate that fucking remake. Keep going back to it, and it's like, no, it's still disappointing. It don't matter what I do. Could play it with the VR mod. It's still disappointing. Doesn't scary. It's just no tension to it. It's funny because I used to hate 3 the most. I only came to really appreciate it years later. I was like, oh, actually, I don't mind it as much as I thought I would. I just kind of became like this believer that that game just had so much depth to it, and then they completely butchered it and removed it in the remake. And that's where the potential comes with. You got all this tech and you're not utilising the tech you've got. And you could make the bloody whole like locations much longer and bigger and have more stuff going on. Why don't you do it? It wasn't even fun in general for me. He's just Spider-Man. He just runs away and then he just kind of flies off into the distance. And you're like, what the fuck's this? This isn't Nemesis. Or all of a sudden where he runs out on fire and he falls into the water, and I'm thinking, is this supposed to be like a bad comedy and I'm not supposed to be laughing at it or something? Because this isn't Nemesis. Nemesis wouldn't catch fire and fall in the water. Nemesis would keep fucking running on fire. I think what makes that original best is because of the fact Nemesis just is relentless. He doesn't stop. They actually made him so terrifying as an enemy back then. And you compare him to what they could have done in the remake, and it's like they completely butchered his AI. Completely butchered the concept of it. It kept me on my toes when I played it years ago. Still does now. You know, you can hear his music, you're in the save room, you're taking that big sigh of relief, you open a door and he stood right in front of you. Torts. It's torts. It's torts, that. It's like watching an episode of the bloody Three Stooges, that remake. I tell you, half the shit that happened in it, you're just like, what the hell is going on? We won't even get started on that fucking nose they gave him. Oh my god. Why give him a nose? He doesn't need a nose. Original always... I always say it. I always bring it up on every stream. But I always say that the original main character from the original Resident Evil 3 is Raccoon City itself. Oh my god. Don't even go there. Well, they had to appeal to every other deranged lunatic that plays these games. Why else would there be nude mods everywhere? They needed the, you know, the stimulation. Me, I just sat there and I was like, what the fuck's this got to do with Resident Evil again? That's not even what the Drain Demonos bloody do in the original game. They just bloody suck your fucking blood. Like, where the fuck did that come from? That wasn't in the original. They didn't do that in the original. And they were much bigger than the original, and they fucking... These ones are just like, I'm gonna poison you. It's what they should have fucking done, that. It's what they should have done. Telling you. We should totally start a podcast called that. But it is literally a doorknob and a literal bell end. Fan service, my fucking ass. It's bloody fan service. What was fan service about that? They completely changed the original flaming costume and you had to buy it. You didn't get it as an unlockable. It's like, oh no, well, we're not going to put the miniskirt in, it's a skirt. What? What the fuck's that going to do with it? Skirt. Yes, this is totally politically correctness, and let's just make Jill a fucking foul-mouthed motherfucker, because that's all we could do with the remake, which completely lost the character to me, because she never had to swear to be a badass, and all of a sudden she's effing and blind like a trooper. Yeah, but that's not even fan service, though. That's just... what the hell were they thinking? Probably watched too much hentai at the time and they thought, oh, let's just quickly put it in as a shits and giggles, and they thought, we'll leave it in. They'll never know. Still can't believe they put that in the fucking game. Really can't believe they put it in. Thought they could get away with it. You know, you got Nemesis with his tentacles, which they completely removed, because he only ever uses them every once in a blue frickin' moon. Fan service. Completely butchered the concept of Nemesis. Completely, utterly. There's no Nemesis to it. He's just poor man's Nemesis with a nose. He's only missing a bloody top hat like Mr. X. Oh yeah, totally. Because they didn't do the full opening scene, did they? They completely admitted that. It's like, oh, we're going to remake the third game. You know that whole big epic battle at the beginning of the game? You know that massive F&V that everybody fucking loved? Yeah, we're not putting that in the game. You can have real life people. No! Why do that? Why do that to us? Ooh, that does remind me. Has my phone gone off? Oh, fuck me. Put it in. Oh. Ah! Got over to the Twitch side of the force, I see. Oh. Hey, if it makes things easy, go in there. There's nothing up with that. Oh. Does remind me what room I'm going to do next if I finish this one off. Right, so that one's done. Oh, I got to do that one. The radio room. That's going to be fun. But I think doing the full flaming bow is going to be a pain in the ass as well. Well, it's become an interesting stream because it's gone from finishing off this room, getting the boundaries done, and then it's just got into, God, how terrible was that scene in Resident Evil 3 Remake? And how terrible the bloody remake was. But hey, at least my sides aren't hurting as much anymore. Oh, God. Yeah, so definitely next one's going to be the radio room, because that needs to get done as well, and then that'll be like all the interior rooms done, minus the top part of the engineering deck. Whatever it is, the engine room, I still need to actually look into doing that. And that's when people get confused when messages are being sent to a different place entirely. I'm just looking at the rooms, actually. I do need to look at how many I've got left after this. So if that one's done, so it's the bow, it's just the radio room. It's that little interconnecting corridor we need to do just to bridge the gap between the side deck door and the 2F East hallway. I've got to finish the library off. Oh, we got the medical room to do. Oh, shit. And then I've got to do the second floor engine room. Then it's all done for the second floor. But technically we still need to go back and start discussing the potential puzzle designs. God, there's so much stuff that still needs to be done in terms of that. Exactly what are we doing with this when we've got all these rooms done for the second floor? Is that when we're going to push out a demo or something? Or is that when we're just going to go... I know we've almost got all the second floor finished. It's just the obscure bits of rooms I've got to do, and then it's doing all the bits and pieces that are left over for like the other rooms I still need to finish, which are done. It's just getting all the detailing done. That sounds like a good plan. Steak. Not really a steak person, I'm afraid. That's bullshit. I do eat steak, but not that way. Definitely going to put that hammer somewhere though in that shop. Just have all these little spotlights on it. Give it like a bloody rubber grip or something, just to be like, oh, it's got a rubber grip, this one. Fucking hell. God, that reminds me, I am getting bloody peckish. I'm going to have to go get something to eat in a bit. What am I actually going to make tonight? Oh yeah, that's what I'm making tonight. Not full-on steak. No. We got Enrico in the thing now. We got Enrico in. It would be fun, but we'd have to make it so one room where you enter you can't get out of. Oh dear. Steak well done isn't the sort of thing I'd have it though. I'd rather have it all done and then cut into strips because I'm a weirdo like that. Try to cut down on my red meat. Well, maybe that's what we should make it. Endless loops. Every time it ends, something keeps moving closer and closer, and then we're thinking, is that actually moving or not? And then it's like, no, maybe it is, maybe it's not. Or maybe they can get to the end, and when they get in, it's in like a cargo hold, and there's just all these boxes that have got unsold copies of Gaiden in there because nobody bloody wanted it. Oh dear God. I know there's a few rooms left to do for the second floor, but at least it's almost already done. And it's just getting the other rooms done. And then it's getting the submarine done. And then anything additional, because we've got a lot of work to do. If it comes to us doing the other deck. Which I think we should do. I think we should do the other side deck. Yes, we do, don't we? Oh dear. Unsold copies of Umbrella Corps and Operation Raccoon City. Because God help us all. That game was terrible. Had so much potential, and then they did that ARG, and it was absolutely brilliant with Inserted Evil. Then the game was just utter shite. How they butchered that freaking game, I'll never know. Yeah. See, the thing is, what I was thinking is, because I've added the door to the side deck that you don't see, and what I was thinking is just have a big like gap in the floor or something, so you can't go any further, but you can still get out on that side. I know. We've got so many rooms we can do, and it's like, oh, well, where can we do this? Where can we do that? We could do it. It's just we need to figure out. We could probably double it up, couldn't we? That would be interesting to do. Double up the decks. So have the same sort of like corridor on the second floor, but not just on the east side there. It's on the east side on the other, but make it totally different in the stuff that you can't go into. And just make it more screwed up. That would be interesting to do, because then obviously we wouldn't have to worry too much about remodeling stuff for the other side. We can just literally take what we've got and then just over the other side for keeping the aesthetic going. That'd be cool. That port makes no bloody sense. It never did. The Starlight made no bloody sense. It's like, yes, we've got a nice lovely cargo hold down here with all the BOWs which are in here. Now watch that bloody Mike Tyson looking BOW do a bloody Kool-Aid man smashing through the frigging door frames and stuff. What the hell? Oh, like I said, the medical room's too small. That's not a medical room. And I've had to obviously increase the size of the library because I wasn't happy with the size of it only being one floor when you could have it as two. So that's why I've been behind with that one. Because it's trying to figure out if the layout's going to frigging work correctly. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Then we'll have to come up with like other ideas for stuff. Excuse me. Because obviously we've got the radio room, so we don't need another radio room on that side. Excuse me. I think what we should just do is just look at a diagram of a bloody ship and be like, right, we can put this there, we can put that there, we can do this. It could only be fun, we should only ever put that hidden one in, if we can put them in different poses inside of the tubes. Puzzles! I just think of that Professor Layton picture where he clearly murders somebody and his mind goes all twisted. That's the Professor Layton I keep thinking of, because it's all about the puzzles. Yeah, at least we've got some ideas of what we can do, which is good. It's just we have to execute the ideas as soon as we've got something playable to do. And I'm going to have to look on a ship. I'm going to have to look at a blueprint of a ship just to get an idea of what we can add. Because once we got that down, it won't be that difficult. So we say. He says as he goes crazy on cam, building another room next time. Like, I got this one done now. We really have to go over the puzzles for this as well, though, because there is just no puzzles in Gaiden. The puzzling thing is why there was no puzzles. Yeah, we do indeed. We are not putting holes on the board. This is not what this is. Oh, good God, it's going to be like that, isn't it? We're not building blackjacks and hookers into this game. Because we're not putting Bender in there either. That just makes me go watch Futurama now. We'll discuss that though. We will get it figured out. What do you mean, why? Why, what? Because we can't have that kind of content in this game. We're the more mature modders. We're supposed to be doing mature gaming, not this lot. You just go, right, we'll just make a naked mod and put that in as a mod. That's not a mod. That's just... That's all I'm going to say on the subject. Seriously, that's all I'm going to say on the subject. But yeah, we definitely need to start going over puzzle designs as well, because there is just no puzzles in that game. And it's puzzling to me why they wouldn't think that we'd need puzzles in a game that's Resident Evil. It's just a fetch bloody quest. It's like, oh, we'll go to this cabin, this is where there's a key, now we can use that key, but we have to go down 2 floors to do it, and it's like, yes. Does that include also doing the Boats and Hose edition that Elric wants to do? Because that's some very funky stuff if we can get that done. This is as bad as him wanting to put in... Oh, God. Oh, God almighty. We should just put Gwent in there. Just say, sod it, we're going to do Gaiden, but it's going to be in the style of Gwent. There we go. Oh, no. What, you mean Jessica? What a villain she turned out to be. Had nothing to do with the outfit she was wearing, because they were the true villain of the series, you what? God, of all the terrible character decisions they could have come up with for that game, she was one of them. Again, another crazy opinion of a guy that's played it too many times and just thinking, what? Somebody doesn't like Jessica. Are we going to have a zombie that looks just like dressed up just like her? We're just going to have her dumped in one of the rooms. Is that what we're going to do? To show how much we love her that much. Yeah, but it's fashion. That's what the fashion is. She had the most designs, but none of them were ever utilised properly. Oh. That's it, Elric's gone all He-Man on me. What does that make me then, Skeletor? Oh, because the one with the one-legged swimsuit wasn't salacious enough. What? What? Do you know what I hate to say? I think I'm going to have to do it as well, because I'm going to have to sit there and see what we could do just to make it that more interesting. But I will not be installing the frigging Steam version because fucking Enigma. I ain't doing it. Not because of that. I ain't doing that one. I'll bloody play it on my 3DS if I've got it. I will not be playing it. Oh, I've got it on PS4 as well, though. Playing on my PS4. I'm not giving it an install on my PC anymore. That just sounds like something you'd see in Nier Automata, though, innit? That would fit in Nier Automata as well. But then again, it wouldn't fit in Resident friggin' Evil. But then again, there'd be some perverted weirdo that would try and make it fit in there. There always is. Frog Hunters. They were terrible in the remake. They butchered the original design, and for what? Tendrils. Zombie seagulls. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's totally. Fuck. Oh, Jesus wept. Oh. Bloody. Oh my God. No. Gammas look so much better in the original and in Outbreak, and then they just butchered the idea of them. Who thought giving them tendrils was a good idea? It didn't work well for 5. And then they went and did that shit in the remake, the bloody movies, and then it's like zombies with tendril mouths. What? No. No, no, no. What the fuck? They do look like chickens, don't they? They do, don't they? That's the sort of thing that would make The Legend of Zelda a bit more creepy. Oh no, Link, this isn't the chicken you're looking for. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've gone mad. I don't think I've ever liked a hunter. Apart from the ones in the original, I think they're the only ones I really can tolerate because they're weird. They're kind of weird, weren't they? I think that might be the only person that sees chicken. I don't see chicken when I see a hunter gamer. I think, ooh, what is this thing? I wouldn't know. I've never tried frog's legs. It's too French for me. I have the horrific thought of like, oh well, if I can eat a frog, I can eat a crocodile and all. So, does that. Oh good God, no! Why? Why did you do that? No, no! I am not looking at the texture files at this time of night. Oh no, the brain, it breaks. There ain't many BOWs in Gaiden. You've got standard zombies, you've got the poison zombies that poison you when they hit you, you've got the crowbar zombies that hit you with a crowbar, and you've got that bloody Mike Tyson-esque monster thing that keeps changing into something else. They're the only enemies in the game. That's why we need to make up some new ideas for them. See, I don't know what crocodile tastes like because I've never tried it. It just seems a bit weird. I mean, what have you? Have you been playing too much Metal Gear Solid 3? That's the only thing I can think of. We do. We need to add in as many crazy BOWs as possible. It's the whole Aniba thing. We gotta have to, like, come up with something. Oh, I forgot about the captain, yeah. Didn't we say we were gonna do the plant zombie, bro? I think we should. And we should have a gold-plated turret in every room just to be safe. And instead of claws, he's got hammers. We could really just go mad with the enemy designs for this, because there just isn't enough. But we'd have to, like, have a reason for them being there. But it's because of the fact it's an Aniba BOW, isn't it? So, got to get creative. But I think we should have a hunter or two in there, or some kind of variant of a hunter. Maybe the Gamma. But then again, I'm just thinking it's Resident Evil 2, we won't be able to do half the shit we want to do with that. But it would make sense because it's on a ship. Oh no, this makes me want to go and play Dead Aim now. Oh god. Revelations and Dead Aim. Let's just play both. I'm really gonna have to go get something to eat in a minute. I'm gonna have to. I'm just sitting here thinking, what else can we discuss? Yeah, we could throw that in as well. Because let's face it, we might as well just go all crazy and go out with like everything we can think of. Anything we can do within reason, anyway. It's incredibly bare bones for what it should have been. I mean, giving it due, if, you know, M4's idea for the original game hadn't been scrapped, we wouldn't have Gaiden in the first place, but they could have done a bit more with the story for it, even if it was a non-canon spin-off. There's not enough enemies, it's all the same. But then again, it's a battle system that's different, isn't it? It's all instead of like actually shooting them, which is what I thought it was when I was looking at the pictures, and when I realised it wasn't, it was like, what? That's so disappointing. Hunter liquor isn't new. We've all been doing it. It's like that episode of the bloody South Park one, isn't it? DM did it first. It was one of those games where I just sat there with guiding and I didn't actually play it fully till lockdown happened. So it's like one of them where I finally picked up. I was like, this is just... We could improve it in so many ways. That's what I'm saying. Well, do we include spiders? Do we include another Black Tiger variant that's just like... I'm still thinking we should make an enemy that's sort of similar to, like, it imitates stuff like the Thing. Just think you could be having Barry fight Barry, but it's not actually Barry. Which would ask a whole load of questions, like whether it's the real Barry. There we go. I've just made one. It's just a case of figuring out what sort of animals you'd associate with a ship. Obviously, dogs, cats. What else you could put on I wouldn't bloody know. We need to look into that. Standard Zombros are good. We can throw them in as many times as we want. But we're going to have to, like, come up with some interesting ideas. Which I know we will do, because we're always crazy and we always come up with stuff. Wait, you're not me. I am you. Just badly rendered. Oh, why not? I mean, there's definitely some sort of, like, references to, like, horror movies and stuff, so why not the Thing? Why can't we have an enemy that imitates the other characters? Then again, it just sounds like mimicry frigging Marcus from Zero, doesn't it, at the end of the day? But then again, that's only mimicking Marcus, it's not mimicking characters, so... Yeah, we call that one Hunk's Pad, and that's where he hangs out in the entire thing. Because we're clearly going to need a fourth survivor mode for it. We can't not have Hunk in it. We could call it the third survivor. Oh yes, Hunk, you've gone from being the fourth survivor in the main game to the third survivor of the Starlight. And he can get chased by loads of zombie tofus, because why not add Dark Side Chronicles in there for the shits and gigglies? Exactly, we need more of that stuff. Definitely. Definitely need more Thing stuff. Which also means we could make a boss that's similar to it, that's been assimilated, and it's like a dog but not. You and your bloody Trent. Alright, plot twist. The fourth survivor is Trent, but he's not voiced by you, he's voiced by me. It's not the Trent from that universe. Maybe what the plot twist is that Leon's already dead and it's just like Ethan. It's like Ethan from fucking Resident Evil 7. He's just actually a parasite and he just doesn't realise it yet. And that's the plot twist for the 9th game. Leon was never real. He died on the Starlight. Trent must die. Tent. Yeah. Yeah, we could make... Oh, would we be able to make them tougher, though? That's a question. Oh, my God. You's lot creating memes of things and we've not even got there yet. Wait until they do start doing it. Tyrant with gold hammers instead of claws versus Trent. Reminds me, I still need to carry on playing that bloody board game. I still haven't done it. It really is. We could do so much with it. Incredible amounts of wiggle room with it. Yeah, but how the hell are we going to explain that ending? This is the thing we got to do. It's the problem with the ending for it. It's just too like, no, we can't do that. We're going to have to make it so that, you know, plot twist. Of course, it wasn't the real Leon, but then you play as the actual Leon. That's just the idea I've got in my head, but I think we could do so much more of a plot twist for that. Well, as long as we don't get an idea like saying, well, actually, that's not the only Starlight, and the real Starlight's somewhere else. Because the other one sank. But could we get 2 followers sorted that are being chased with a GPS system where a big monster just goes through the wall like, bah! No, that'd be too crazy, wouldn't it? DLC. Yeah, but is it, which version of Leon is it? I think we should do some timey-wimey nonsense and have the TARDIS in there just for the shits and gigglies. Technically we only have Lucia, don't we, following? But then again, when it comes to Leon, that would make it free, wouldn't it? But then you can't really do that. Yes, and as he approaches Barry, his words are, "I've seen some shit." Just like a complete monologue of like what Roy Batty did in Blade Runner, but it's all about Resident Evil and later on from that. I've seen things you wouldn't believe. I'm going to put that in somewhere. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Still got plenty of other rooms to do left, so the second floor, but I will try and put that little dude in somewhere. Barry's rough too bad. Fucking. There's too much timey-wimey bollocks going on with that then. That's like screwing up the timeline. That'd be like bloody Claire appearing out of thin air and it's the bloody Death Island one. Because why not go that far? Oh, we got the Death Island Claire here. Fuck this shit. I've been to Alcatraz. Oh, Jesus Christ. And this is what happens when you have a crazy team of people coming up with mod ideas. It just turns into absolute insanity. Who's to say it's actually her, though? Maybe that's a different universe. Maybe that's a different one from a different universe. At least she won't turn into Evelyn from Resident Evil 7, because that would be very disturbing on so many levels. We could put a wheelchair in one of the rooms. There we go. I've got a disturbing thought with that. I don't think we've even got voices for anybody yet. As far as I know, anyway. Hey, I'm not the one. I'm not the one that has to do all that revisited stuff. That's just way above my pay grade of insanity. Now, if only we could get proper Barry back to voice Barry, that would be like the icing on the fucking cake. But unfortunately, that won't happen, will it? Unless somebody wants to go to Japan and track him down. Oh, God. We'll get there. Because at the moment, technically, we shouldn't really focus on that anyway until we got it down and got it all locked in, got half the stuff done, and then we could figure it out. But I don't know. Again, not my area. My area is building. I still think we should do a bit of voice acting for it, though. We've built the friggin' thing. We should do some voice acting, damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, dear. We should. Oh, dear. Again, we should just do it for the shits and giggles, then we got some parts filled for it. No, that's the plot twist, you've got to. That is really picking up. See, this is all working out because obviously some of the stuff I'd been writing up, we could easily do it with temp survivors in, so. Definitely gonna have to start looking at ship designs though. Well, we're all around the table playing Dungeons and Dragons, and Leon's like, "Oh no, I'm not going to do that with my cleric. That's bullshit." Oh. Hang on, can we even imagine Barry actually playing Dungeons and Dragons? Because we know he'd just be a frigging magician. He'd be a wizard like Gandalf. And if you do that, he has to be dressed up just like Gandalf with the staff and everything. This is just an average day of modding chat, this. This is just being great. But what more could you do after you finish another room off and you just want to do it? Spam Fireball, he would be spanning bloody Beard Ball because he's crazy like that. He'd be like Gandalf, he'd have a pointy hat and everything. I really need to stop thinking of these crazy ideas. I need to stop watching Lord of the Rings, said no one ever. Right, well, anyway, I am going to end the stream now. Put the right. Oh. I can imagine that. Right. I'm going to end this stream now because the sanity's gone and it's just all gone crazy. I'm going to pop into the Discord now for a little bit and then I'm off. So I'd like to thank everybody who's watched this stream, contributed to the insanity that this stream is, because, you know, it does go a bit crazy. So this room is finished. Oh, the next room, which I'm thinking is going to be the radio room, which means I'm going to have to look up radio rooms in a ship. But that should be the next one. And then that'll be the almost all of the east side of the second floor done, because I still need to do the bow outside of it. And then I'm going to switch off and go and get something to eat. I need to. So I will get the next stream up and running possibly Saturday. It will be Saturday, yeah. So I will be back then, same time, same back channel. Same crazy stuff that'll happen. That one scares me a lot. But we'll do fine, we can do it. We've just got to keep consistency with where the moon is if we ever do those sort of backgrounds, which we are going to be doing for the 4th floor. But we can do it. We can do it, Captain. Without getting zombified. So, Saturday will be the next stream for this. New room. Same crazy people. I think that's how it should go. I shall see you all later. Excuse me.